A deal is a deal. A deal is a deal. Diawadou Diallo.
It is a beautiful summer day. Doors and windows are open for fresh air to flow into your house. Except for a few birds chirping and the occasional car passing by, it is quiet. Leaving the privacy of your home behind, you find yourself right in front of the neighbor's house with nothing on but a bath towel around your waist. No shoes, no underwear, no bra. Just a skimpy bath towel around your waist. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests, that is exactly what I did, because a deal is a deal. Deal making is what set us apart from the rest of the animal kingdom. Thousands of years ago, we make deals every day, from the silly to the serious. We make deals with other people and we make deals with ourselves. I'll have a big bowl of ice cream if I do a complete set of 10 push-ups. I'll do the dishes if you take the garbage out. Read my lips. I will bring manufacturing jobs back to America if you vote for me. One interesting thing about deals is that a seemingly trivial deal can have serious consequences. That beautiful day, my partner was calmly sitting on the couch going through the mail while I was busy in the kitchen. Suddenly I heard, "Oh my God, come here, Dee!" I dashed out of the kitchen, images of blood, fire trucks, and hospital emergency rooms rolling in my head. I got into the living room and found her standing on the couch. "What's the matter?" "A humongous spider. It just went under the couch. This is the biggest spider ever. We need to get this one now." We meant me. So I looked under the couch, I looked around the coffee table, no spider in sight. I said, "Well, it will show up again." You see, we had made a deal. She proposed that whenever a spider ventured inside the house, I would be in charge of getting rid of it. I would be the spider czar. If a snake came into the house, she would be in charge. Right. Knowing well that I would be holding the short end of the stick, I shook her hand and said, "Deal." Then looked her in the eyes and said, "You see how much I love you?" We both smiled. 2 days later, while finishing taking a shower, I heard another scream of distress. Dee, the spider I told you about is coming out of the bedroom." I quickly semi-dried myself, draped the skimpy towel around my waist and went to check. She was right. It was a big spider. Bigger than any other spider I had faced in the spider war in that house. It was not the kind of spider I would have picked up with a piece of toilet paper and flushed down the toilet. It had fangs the size of my thumbs and hairs that looked like rusty needles. So I asked her to go get a vacuum cleaner. While she was gone, I kept an eye on the finding creature. My plan was to have her feed the spider to the vacuum cleaner using the attachment hose. If she had done that, I thought, the next time, she would do it without my help. Or if she reported the intrusion of another spider, I would just remind her that she had done it once with the biggest spider ever. She can do it again. Like a Toastmaster learning how to manage stage fright through practice. The more you do it, the better you get. She came back with a big clear glass in one hand and an index paper in the other. "What happened to the vacuum cleaner?" "I don't want to kill it. Let's take it outside and liberate it," she said, like a very dedicated spider rights activist. "How are you going to catch it?" "First, you put the glass over the spider, then you insert the piece of paper between the glass and the floor. action will force the spider to sit on top of the paper while trapped inside the glass. I successfully followed her instructions. Let's take it outside now. I pointed at the skimpy towel, told her that it could barely hold around my waist, and asked her to put some pants on first. I will hold it, no, it will have escaped. I will hold the towel for you. She turned the towel around my waist so she could hold the two top corners with one hand from behind me. I picked up the spider, holding the glass with my left hand and a piece of paper with my right. We marched out of the house as if it was some kind of ritual procession. We went down the steps onto the front yard where she initially wanted me to liberate it. As I was ready to let it go, I read its mind. I said, this guy is just going to follow us right back into the house. Wait, she yelled. What now? Let's take it further away from our house, to Mark's yard. What kind of neighbor are you? She chuckled. The procession continued on to the neighbor's yard. As soon as I dropped the spider, I shook my hands, rubbed my arm, pretending it was climbing up on me. She took off at what seemed a supersonic speed. To the next block, with the towel! There I was, standing on the sidewalk, totally naked. I looked down. Thank God I was not wearing a bra. I looked around, saw no witness, and dashed into the house before one showed up and hoping that no one was discreetly watching from behind the window blinds. If you have never seen a naked guy sprint, I'll tell you, it is not pretty. A deal is a deal, but as you have seen, a seemingly trivial deal can have serious consequences. Unexpected things can happen at every step when following through. To keep your word without shooting yourself in the foot or losing your towel, be proactive when honoring any kind of deal. Madam Toastmaster.